So you had heard of Audible and you are wondering what it is, or you are really planning to get the membership. Well, in this video I'll take you through all the things you need to know before getting the Audible membership. Hey, how are you? My name is Shivam and today we are talking about Audible and if it's actually worth it. So first of all, let's begin this by talking what is Audible. So we all know that reading books is an interesting hobby. At least for me, reading books can bring joy, drama, knowledge, but reading books is somewhat time-consuming hobby, and as a fate of growing up, we have less and less of it. So to solve this problem, there is something called audiobooks. So what is an audiobook? So it's exactly what it sounds like. It's an audio version of a book. So basically you don't have to read the book word by word. There are great narrators around the world who will read the book for you. So this way you can read your book anywhere. You just need a smartphone with you. So basically what's Audible is, it's an online store of audiobooks. There are millions of audiobooks that you can browse on the website. Here you will get monthly new audiobooks to read, listen, and some more perks along with that, which we will discuss in a minute. So why should you consider audiobooks? So audiobooks are a great way to get started. I know there are a lot of people who will prefer a physical book, and even myself, I do prefer physical book than the audiobook. I used to read books a lot, but as I started working on this YouTube channel, I find less and less time to read the books, and with time my habit of reading books also burned down to ashes. So when I heard of Audible, I thought why not to give it a try. In the meantime, I enjoyed listening to podcasts, so I knew that this is something I'm not going to hate totally, and so I didn't. Audiobooks were a great way to read a book. I could listen to a book that I wanted to read from quite some time. I know a physical book would be a joy to read, but at least now I'm reading one title per month instead of 0. As said, it saves a lot of time. You might read a book in 3 to 4 days, depends on your speed, but audiobook you can read that book in 5 to 6 hours, although you're not going to do it in one stretch. But even if you listen in breaks, you will still be able to finish that book earlier than the physical book. Another advantage is that you can listen to the audiobooks anywhere. If you're on a bus, driving a car, sitting in your office, no matter what, you can listen to your audiobooks anywhere. Some people even listen to the audiobooks in gym. So there are not many situations I can think of where you cannot listen to audiobooks. Plus you can take this everywhere you go. With physical book you generally take one book at a time and you have to keep it at your disposal. For audiobook all you need is a smartphone and speaker or a headphone is an optional. So there is nothing much of an obstacle that your mind has to deal with to start the session. You also don't need any space to store audiobooks. You do in some sense, but it's the space required for the app to install on your phone. Other than that, you only need an internet connection to get going, but there is no physical space required to store audiobook, although a shelf of books is really satisfying. If you do read a lot of books, like a room full of books kind of thing, then storage is a little bit of an issue. A little advantage that audiobook serves over the physical book is that audiobooks are generally cheaper than the physical book in most of the cases. With an audiobook subscription, you can get a much expensive book at a much cheaper price. It's not always the case, but audiobook cost less to acquire. So the working of Audible is really simple, although it's a bit confusing if you try to learn on your own from their website, but I'll make it simple for you. So first of all, you will sign up for a 30-day free trial. By the way, links to all that is down below so you can sign up from there. Then after signing up, you will get 1 credit in your trial period and 1 credit each month till you are a subscriber. So what you can then do is go to their website or their app and get any of the audiobook in exchange of that 1 credit. No matter how much expensive that book is, as long as you have 1 credit, you can exchange that for any audiobook you want. Each month you can have a new audiobook. And not only that, you will also get 2 Audible original titles each month, which are basically audiobooks which are exclusive to Audible. One thing that you should also know is that if you do not plan to buy an audiobook this month, then you can save that credit and use it later on. But you can only save up to 6 credits in total. So if your next credit is coming up, then you should make sure you have enough room to accommodate that, because otherwise your first credit will expire to make the room for the next one. So basically you just wasted a credit. What else you can do is put your account on hold. This way you can hold the upcoming credits and utilize the existing one, and you won't be charged until the hold period. After buying an audiobook, it's yours to keep. Even if you cancel your subscription, you will still have the access to all the purchased audiobooks, which is a great feature that Audible has. So every credit will last up to 12 months if kept unused, and after that it will disappear from your account. So make sure you utilize all the credits within 12-month period. And in case someone gifted you the credit, then its expiry date is 6 months. The great thing is that when you get Audible trial, you will get your first audiobook free of cost, because on signing up for a free trial, you will get 1 free credit which you can use against any of the audiobooks you want to get. And along with that, you will also get 2 Audible Originals titles. So if you exchanged a book for a credit and you are not liking it so far, then what you can do is exchange that audiobook with another audiobook free of cost. So that's another great feature that Audible has. After purchasing the book, it's yours to keep. Even if you cancel your subscription, you will still have the access to all the previously purchased audiobooks. And just like any other service, you can cancel it anytime. Now there is a feature with Audible which is whisper sync. What that means is, if you're listening to a book on your smartphone and then you just picked up your Kindle, then it will directly open up that page where you left off in the audiobook, or vice versa. Although this feature requires both Audible and Kindle subscription, but that's there if you need it. So even if you burned out all your credits, you can still buy books from the Audible, but Audible subscribers will get 30% off on any audiobook. So to use this service, you can majorly use it on all the devices. Like, there is an app for Mac, iOS, Android and Windows, and you can directly stream onto the device, or you can download it and read it offline. Last but not the least, you can also connect your Audible and iTunes account if you have one, and then you will be able to listen to Audible books in the iTunes. Now coming down to the price, there are different subscription options for different countries. Basically, I will cover US, India, UK and Canada in this video, but you can check out all the links in the description. I will leave all the links down below so you can take a look at it there. So first of all, everyone will get 30-day free trial. Although for Amazon India Prime members, they will get 90-day of free trial. During this trial period, you will get 1 free credit and 2 Audible Originals titles, and after that there are different plans to choose from. The basic plan is $15 per month for the US, 15 Canadian dollars for Canada, 8 pounds for UK and 200 rupees for Indian users. That was the price for a monthly subscription. There are more options to choose from, that is 3 months, 6 months or even 12 months. As of now, all the 4 plans are available in every country except for India. For India, you will only able to get the 1 month plan, but it's way cheaper, so it won't be an issue. Audible is very convenient for all the busy people out there. It's very affordable and it's easy to exchange. The credit system is something you need to wrap your head around, and Whisper Sync is region specific. So should you get the Audible subscription? Well, it depends. If you are a heavy reader or you don't have enough time to read books, then Audible is definitely for you. But if you have enough time to read the books and don't want to sacrifice the joy, the experience of reading a physical book, then Audible subscription is not for you. Although sometimes we make different perception of things. Like, you might be thinking audiobooks is not good of a deal, but maybe you can give it a try. Maybe you don't know the other side of the image. So basically what I'm trying to say is, you can give it a try, sign up like a 30-day free trial and see if you like it or not. So there is no harm in trying out. All the links are down below in the description, so you can check that out. But that's been it, guys. That was today's video. Hope you guys found it helpful, and if you did, just click the like button below, share this video with your friends and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.